Hi, Flourish family, and welcome to Psychedelic Microdosing FAQs. Today is the second in a series of videos around microdosing as a tool for psychedelic integration. In the first video, which you can feel free to go back and watch, I answered the basic question of, is microdosing an effective tool for integration? And bottom line, the answer is yes, it can be a very effective tool. And today and in the next few videos, I'm going to be diving a little bit more deeply into the mechanisms of microdosing and how and why it works as an integration tool. I'm going to start off today by talking about the default mode network. So the default mode network is a group of interconnected regions of the brain that are associated with introspective thinking. So it's often said it's where the ego resides, but not ego like in a negative sense, but ego as in, who am I? How do I fit into the world? How do I fit into relationships? It's where we ruminate about the past. It's where we worry about the future. And it's a part of the brain that's been found to be overactive in people who suffer from clinical diagnosis of things like depression, anxiety, and PTSD. So what happens in a large dose psychedelic journey is that default mode network is quieted right down. In some cases, it's even shut right off, and it's disassembled and it's remantled in a way that enlightens us with new perspectives, new insights, and new understandings. But the default mode network is a protector. The ego doesn't necessarily like getting shaken up. After all, it has helped us to survive, maybe not thrive, but survive so far. And so that default mode network, our ego, is quite happy often to just retract and retreat back into that quiet dissatisfaction that we knew before. And even with our best intentions, it can make it really difficult to live by and embody our new insights. An intentional microdosing practice can support integration by keeping the default mode network in its new configuration if your psychedelic journey wasn't too long ago. And if it was longer ago, it can help to re-quiet down that default mode network, giving us the ability and the motivation to work with new perspectives and to embody them for lasting change. You can imagine microdosing as a way to maintain a gently subdued default mode network, fostering a mindset that is conducive to openness, compassion, creativity, and new perspectives, and helping us to break free from rigid thinking that kept us in dissatisfaction before. Stay tuned for the next in the series, where we're going to talk more about neuroplasticity in the role of microdosing for psychedelic integration.